practically perfect in every way. Hey, I'm Amy and welcome back. Yes, I'm in a totally different setting. There are going to be some videos where I am in this setting and some videos where I am in my old setup because I am on vacation right now, but I just went to see Mary Poppins Returns with my family and it was my #1 most anticipated movie of the year, so of course I had to do a video on it. And if you hear any noises coming from anywhere else besides me, I am at my parents' house, so there are going to be a lot of noises everywhere from my family, so keep that in mind if you hear any random weird noises. Let's just get started with this Mary Poppins review because I am so excited. I have been waiting for this movie ever since they announced it. I have been so anticipating it. I am so excited for it. I love Mary Poppins. The original Mary Poppins with Julie Andrews was one of my favorite childhood movies. So when they announced this and they said it wasn't going to be a remake, that it was going to be a sequel, and that Emily Blunt was going to be playing Mary Poppins, I was so excited. There is only one person in this, and probably only one person I feel like in this entire world that could be Mary Poppins besides Julie Andrews, and that is Emily Blunt. I feel like she has the same charismatic and she just feels like Mary Poppins to me. The way Julie Andrews made her in the beginning in the first movie, I was all for it. And this movie, quick review up front, did not disappoint me at all. There are some problems I have with it, but overall it is so fun, charming, and it's just magic. It is pure magic, and I absolutely loved every single second of it. I will try not to do any spoilers on this because it is definitely a beautiful, magical movie that follows a lot of the original. It is actually beat by beat the original movie in a lot of ways, but it is totally its own movie. There is different plot points that they hit, but they hit them in the same way and the same tone kind of that they hit similar things in the original, if that makes any sense. I don't really know how to properly explain that, what I'm thinking, but there are scenes that you watch in Mary Poppins Returns, and if you are as familiar with the original as I am, and even if you've only seen the original 1 or 2 times, you will still see some plot points that are like, oh, that is very, very much what happens in the original, but it's for a totally different reason. There's a totally different thing that is happening, and it's just so much fun, so much fun. The actors are great. Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is kind of taking the place of Dick Van Dyke's Bert. He is playing Jack the Lamplighter, and they bring him in a very interesting way. He was a protege of Bert's back in the first one, not that we see him in that, and I mean, he's great. I love Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's a great actor. He even brings back the weird, not so cockney accent that Bert has in the original. That's not really even a British accent. It's just some kind of weird accent. And I think that is paying homage to Dick Van Dyke's portrayal of Bert. And I really loved it, even though it was not the best accent ever. Meryl Streep as Topsy was a gem. She is so great. I mean, Meryl Streep is just a gem in general. I absolutely love her. Angela Lansbury had a very small role, but she was really, really great. But most importantly is Emily Blunt's performance. As I said, she's the only person I could ever see as playing Mary Poppins, and I thought she was amazing and wonderful. She captured the energy that Mary Poppins has, and it was just absolutely perfect and wonderful. It was practically perfect in every single way. I could not have asked for a better Mary Poppins. The 3 kid actors were amazing. They were adorable. They did such a great job. And Emily Mortimer and Ben Whishaw, who played the older versions of Jane and Michael Banks, were great. I mean, the entire plot of it is basically surrounded around Ben Wishaw's character of Michael Banks, and he is very similar to his father, and it really centers around having him remember what it was like to be with Mary Poppins when he was younger, and he's so great at balancing both sides of that, which I can't say enough how just magical this is and how great it pays homage to the original while being its very own thing and its very separate thing. I will, however, say that overall some of the songs did not quite capture the magic of the original the original music from the original movie. Those songs, maybe it's just because I grew up listening to those songs and I still love those songs so much to this day, that they just have this sort of magic for me, and this one didn't quite capture and show that in the same way for me. They are a little bit forgettable, but at the same time I can definitely see this becoming a classic for a lot of the younger audience. So when kids watch this who were my age, when I first watched the original Mary Poppins, this will definitely be a new classic for them. But with all that being said, my rewatch score for this is 100% adding this to my collection. I absolutely enjoyed every second of this magical movie, and I would watch it again and again and again. Probably not as much as I watch the original Mary Poppins, but I do love it so much, and I wonder if they will end up making a sequel, even though maybe not with the Banks kids, maybe do it with another family. Mary Poppins comes to visit them. I don't know. Maybe it'll center around something that happens in this movie that I don't want to get into, because there are a little bit of spoilers with that. So maybe there will be a sequel, because I feel like this is going to do a really well in the box office. And let me know what you thought of this movie in the comments down below. Did you like Mary Poppins Returns better than the original Mary Poppins, or vice versa? Let me know. I would love to hear what you got to say. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really truly do appreciate every single one of you. Let me know here in the comments down below, and let's be friends. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, because I love talking about things, movies, TV shows, filmmaking, film history, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye!